Let us always meet each other with smile, for smile is the beginning of love. With this beautiful quote and a pretty smile on face, let me wish respected class teacher Mrs. K. Vimla Thomas and all my dear friends present here a very warm good morning.
Welcome to the assembly program conducted by students of class 12A.
When God is all you have all you need. Let us begin this session by seeking the blessings of God.
असतो मा सद्गमया तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय दया कर दान विद्या का हमें परमात्मा देना दया करना हमारी आत्मा में शुद्धता देना हमारे ध्यान में आओ प्रभु आँखों में बस जाओ अंधेरे दिल में आकर के प्रभु ज्योति जगा देना बहा दो ज्ञान की गंगा दिलों में प्रेम का सागर हमें आपस में मिलजुल कर हमें रहना सिखा देना हमारा धर्म हो सेवा हमारा कर्म हो सेवा सदा ईमान हो सेवा बसे बक जो बना देना वतन के वास्ते जीना वतन के वास्ते मरना वतन पर जान फिदा करना प्रभु हमको सिखा देना सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनामधितमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै शांति शांति शांति
In our pledge, every day we pledge one nation under God with liberty and justice for all. Let's invite for the pledge.
India is my country.
India is my country.
All Indians are
All Indians are
my brothers and sisters.
my brothers and sisters.
I love my country
I love my country
and I am
and I am
proud of its
proud of its
rich and
rich and
varied heritage.
varied heritage.
I shall always
I shall always
strive to be
strive to be
worthy of it.
worthy of it.
I shall give respect
I shall give respect
to my parents,
to my parents,
teachers,
teachers,
and all elders
and all elders,
and treat everyone
and treat everyone
with courtesy.
with courtesy.
To my country
To my country
and to my people,
and to my people,
I pledge
I pledge
my devotion.
my devotion.
In their well-being
In their well being
and prosperity alone
and prosperity alone
lies my happiness.
lies my happiness.
Jai Hind.
Jai Hind. A man is but a product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes. Words by Mahatma Gandhi. Let's invite Anita Sesa to cherish our minds with a beautiful thought.
Good morning. Today's thought: mental health is not a destination but a process. It's about how you drive, not where you're going. Meaning, mental health is all about being present and healthy along the journey of life. I repeat my thought: mental health is not a destination but a process. It's about how you drive, not where you're going. Thank you.
It is important for us to know what is happening in and around us. Here is Aldrin.
International news. Japan's parliament elected Fumio Kishida as a new prime minister who will be tasked with quickly tackling the pandemic and security challenges before an imminent nation election. Mr. Kishida replaces Yoshihide Suga, who resigned with his cabinet. California is poised to impose the nation's first coronavirus vaccine mandate for school children. California has one of the highest vaccine rates in the country. 84% of people 12 and older have got at least one shot, and 70% are fully vaccinated. Governor Newsom announced the COVID-19 vaccine will be required for in-person school attendance, just like vaccines for measles, mumps, rubella, and more. American scientists David Julius and Adam Pataborium won the 2021 Nobel Prize for Physiology or Medicine for their discoveries of receptors for temperature and touch. Their groundbreaking discoveries have allowed us to understand how heat, cold, and mechanical force can initiate the nerve impulse that allow us to preserve and adapt to the world around us. This knowledge is being used to develop treatments for a wide range of disease causing, including chronic pain. Now some national news. West Bengal Minister Mamata Banerjee won the Bhabanipur Assembly by-poll by a record margin of 58,832 votes against her nearest rival, Priyanka Chebrawal of BJP. This victory makes Ms. Banerjee a member of the West Bengal Legislative Assembly. Health Minister Mansukh Madavia launched ICMR Strong Response and Outreach in Northeast. The delivery is aimed at ensuring that life-saving vaccines reach everyone. This is for the first time that a Make in India drone has been used in South Asia to transport COVID vaccine. Schools in Maharashtra resume physical sessions for classes after being shut over 18 months in the wake of COVID-19 pandemic. The minister said that classes 5 to 12 in rural areas and classes 8 to 12 in urban areas will recommence from October 4. The decision is not applicable to residential schools. Over to Aldrin.
State news. Offline classes. Kerala student brings here after a long COVID-induced gap. After a long break induced by pandemic crisis, offline classes resumed in college across Kerala. A scene from Maharaja's College, Ernakulam. Continuous rain hit pepper crop. Continuous rain increased the moisture level in the soil and did not allow the formation of catkins. Sport news. Asian TT Championship. India finished with two bronze medals in men's doubles. SAFF Championship. 10-man Bangladesh hold India 1-1 despite Shetty's 76 international goal. India's women footballers hope to find limelight with Asian Cup Under-17 World Cup.
Now Vidyalaya news. Term 1 practices for class 10 and 12 will begin from 21st October 2021 to 30th October 2021. Kerala government allows schools to reopen for classes 1 to 7, class 10 and class 12 from November 1. CBSE Term 1 board exams for classes 10 and 12 will begin from mid-November. Term 1 practices conducted by our Vidyalaya will begin on 9th October 2021 and ends on 18th October 2021. Over to Aldrin.
On behalf of Mental Health Week, I invite Diona George, who is one of the most well-known psychologists in India, to discuss about mental illness.
Mental illness is a serious illness that affects the brain, heart, and nervous system. It can cause depression, anxiety, depression, anxiety,
Mental well being. Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well being. It also helps determine how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. Mental health is important at every stage of life, from childhood and adolescence through adulthood and aging. Influences on mental health and well being. Mental health is influenced by several biological, psychological, social, and environmental factors which interact in complex ways. These include structural factors such as safe living environments, employment, education, freedom from discrimination and violence, and access to economic resources. Mental health tips. Tips for good mental health. Get plenty of sleep. Getting quality sleep and enough of it is essential for physical and mental health. Using electronic devices such as tablets, mobile phones, or even the TV before bed can disrupt sleep. Connect with others. Having deep, meaningful relationships help mental health. Build a rich social network by flexing your communication skills. Keep your perspective. Avoiding difficult emotions, keeping feelings to yourselves, or stewing over problems reduces well being. Those able to process their emotions well typically experience better mental health. Develop positive habits. A person with good habits makes steady progress in studies, career, personal life, and all. Learn, practice, and refine some new skills that can help you cope with pressure or stress. Look after your body. A good lifestyle supports mental health. Research suggests that a diet rich in fruit and vegetables and regular moderate exercise boost your well-being. Conclusion. The major goals of psychology are to describe, explain, predict, and improve human behavior. Some psychologists accomplish this by contributing to our basic understanding of how people think, feel, and behave.
So, Diona, does exercise help control mental illness just by itself?
By itself, exercise is unlikely to control many types of mental illness, but exercise can improve mood and reduce symptoms of mental illness, including depression and anxiety. It can also improve sleep quality, increase energy levels, and reduce stress.
Thank you, Diona, for spending your valuable time. I value the insight and guidance you provide. I hope this presentation will help each one of us.
I invite Aman Ibrahim, who is one of the best psychiatrists in India, to discuss about mental health.
So, Aman, what's the difference between mental illness and mental health?
Mental health is a state of well-being in which every individual realizes his or her own potential, which can cope up with normal stress of life. Mental illness is different from mental health. Mental illness include a range of conditions for which there are standard criteria used to diagnose, such as depression, anxiety, and substance use disorders.
Which mental disorders are often seen in children and teens?
Anxiety disorder is the most health problem in children and teens, which include panic disorder and generalized anxiety disorder. Thank you.
My sincere appreciation for Aman Ibrahim for being here with us to encourage ourselves and for the information and advice you have shared. Thank you.
What mental health requires is more sunlight, more candor, and more unshamed conversations. Let's welcome Malavika and team with a role play to give us a broader look of this topic.
Mental health is not a destination, but a process. It's about how you drive, not where you're going. Hello, everyone. This week, our school is observing Mental Health Week from 4th October to 10th October. As a part of World Mental Health Day. Now, let us look into the mental issues among children during this pandemic.
So this is the work for you for today. It's some question for notice writing. I want all of you to complete this work. Now it is 4. You can submit this work before 6. And that's all for today. We can wind up this class. Thank you, students.
Many mental disorders have taken place among us during this pandemic period. We have to think and find how we can go not to bed. So, Nandana, can you suggest some ways to overcome these mental issues?
Yes, Beyond. Here are some of the ways. Don't use your phone before going to bed or try to keep it away from the bedroom. While staring at the screen before bedtime can affect the quality of sleep. Parents can also take care of this. Turn off the push notifications for as many apps as you can. Take a break for 10 to 15 minutes from the studies and spend in nature, which reduces anger, fear, and stress, and also increases pleasant feelings. Talk about your feelings. Talking about your feelings can help you stay in a good mental health and deal with times when you feel troubled. 2. A regular exercise can boost your self-esteem and can help you concentrate, sleep, and feel better. Exercise keeps the brain and your other vital organs healthy and is also a significant benefit towards improving your mental health. Eat well. Your brain needs a mix of nutrients in order to stay healthy and function well, just like other organs in your body. A diet that is good for your physical health is also good for your mental health. Ask for help. None of us are superhuman. We all sometimes get tired or overwhelmed by how we feel or when things don't go to the plan. If things are getting too much for you and you feel you can't cope, ask for help. Your family or friends may be able to offer practical help or a listening ear. Local services are also there to help you. Last, take a break. A change of scene or a change of pace is good for your mental health. It could be a 5 minutes pause from cleaning your kitchen, a half-hour lunch break at work, or a weekend exploring somewhere new. A few minutes can be enough to de-stress you. Give yourself some me time.
A new word is like a fresh seed sown on the ground of discussion. Let's call upon Isaac Anthony with the new word.
The new word of the day is connoisseur, meaning an expert judge in matters of taste. Usage. The sight of this would drive a real connoisseur wild.
You don't always need a plan. Sometimes you just need to breathe, trust, let go, and see what happens. Be positive, stay cheerful. This is Abia Anthony and Ashwin Joseph K signing off.
Wishing you all a very happy day ahead. Thank you.